Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500 and welcome back to day 3 on Project Fake Abarth. Today we're going to swap the mirrors over and then we're going to do the dash. We've got to take the dash out, put the new dash in, put it all back together, and we need to install a new stereo at the same time. So let's do it, let's get on with it, let's go on day 3 on Project Fake Abarth. What the hell? There we go. Ow! Why does this not fit? Weird? Yeah, I don't know what it is about this mirror, but this, which is for this side, will not go on. It's like it's too big. So I don't know if there's something wrong with this. It's weird. Don't understand it. I haven't got another driver's side one, annoyingly. Let me try this one on the old one. So here's the old one, which was stuck on. That's the way I've replaced it. Let's see if this one goes on here. Yeah, it does. Well, it would do if it wasn't for the glue. But yeah, that goes on. So what is it about this? You know what? I actually thought, because the mark there of where that was on, if you can see that on, I don't know if you can see it. Let me point the camera at it more. There's a mark around here. And I thought, I wonder if this is off of a different car. I don't know where it came from, this mirror. That's really weird. So I'm going to have to get myself a mirror. Because I can't use this mirror because of the state of it. Weird. Right, that's the bonnets swapped over. I did the other one in the street and I did this one on the drive. Yeah, record time. It is slightly different colour. Very slightly. Don't think you'd notice. Car is absolutely rotten. A lot of that is sanding dust, obviously, from where I did all this the other day. But yeah, no, it looks alright. It looks good. It looks very good. Yeah, it needs a good wash and a polish, this car, which it will get, of course, at the end. I've got my new, actually I've got to put my new mirror cap on there, the one that I painted, and I bought a new mirror for here, because God knows what's going on with that one. I really don't get that mirror. So we'll take that one off. I've got a yellow one, so we'll put the yellow one on, and we'll take the white cap off of that, not take the white cap off of that, put the yellow one on. Let's get rid of that cricket or whatever it is. Get off. Won't go. Is it a cricket? Looks like a cricket. Yeah, so we've got the proper mirrors on it then. I don't think there's a massive amount left to do on this. Certainly not externally. We're almost there externally, aren't we? I know we've got to sort this out. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about that at the moment. I don't know whether I'm going to rub it down and paint it. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do about those, because obviously we've got it both sides. But apart from that, we've still got to sort out this exhaust, because it's not right, this exhaust. But we'll worry about that afterwards. I'm even tempted to put it through the MOT with that and see what happens. Okay. Beautiful. Put these on the Abarth, couldn't I? Yellow mirrors. That's better. I don't know what it was with that other one. Really weird, that other one. Don't understand how it's a different size. Bizarre. It's bizarre. Got this quite cheap, this one. This mirror, complete mirror. Can't remember how much it was, but quite cheap. There we go. Oop. Right, stick that in there. Stop the water getting in. Assume that's what it's for. That's better. That one fitted properly. Ready? No, it didn't work. It's never not worked before. Can't believe that didn't work. Right, let's try that again. Ready? Why's it not working? I don't believe it. It's got to go in the bloopers, isn't it? This one. Why on earth? I don't normally have to put as much on as this. If someone's bloody well glued it on, wouldn't be surprised. Right, let's try again. Oh, you're joking me. Why on earth is it not coming off? I can't believe it. I have to start again. Don't believe this. What? I've never not had one come off. Needed a little bit of extra encouragement. That's the first. Wasn't quite enough. Right, I don't think I'm ever going to need a yellow one, but we'll keep it because we can always repaint it as and when we need to. And then we put the grey one on. I didn't think that was going to go on then. There we go. That's better, isn't it? What a transformation. It's just turning into a really nice looking car again now after it was looking a bit silly as an Abarth. I know some of you thought I should have left it as an Abarth. I'm glad to say that you're in the minority. I've got to adjust that bonnet, by the way. I know the gaps are wrong, but I just whacked it on. But yeah, it's really coming along now, isn't it? It's starting to look the part, at least on the outside. Morning, welcome back. So, a couple of days of work have passed. That's out of the way now for a few days. And we need to get back on and get this car not finished but progressed. So today it's dash day. I was going to do it as a separate video, but what we've already got so far on this particular video is not that much, so I thought we might as well do it as part of this video. Vast majority of it's going to be in time lapse. I will come back in every now and again. Probably once I get everything out, we'll come back and show you the internals, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, let me just give you one final view inside and show you. This may slightly differ from the pre-facelift. I don't think it will particularly much, but let me just show you. It doesn't really differ. The only difference is, of course, we got that, which is very squeaky, instead of a shelf. So I imagine it comes out in exactly the same way. I've never taken one out. Actually, no, I have, because I broke one and then I had to buy a replacement. So yeah, it does. You've got the screws up there and the screws underneath and so on. So I know exactly where all the screws are, bolts, screws, etc. I know exactly what I've got to take off. I do believe, which I did once, is I think you can get away without taking this off. This is staying, of course. This one's not changing. So and I don't think you need to take that off. I think you can just sort of maybe not even loosen it, because you disconnect it sort of down there and down there. So just the order of how you do this. Airbag, steering wheel, that, stereo, obviously the turbo gauge, so that can sort of stay in. That's not going to be plugged in anywhere anyway, so it don't matter. That's coming off, obviously, because we're putting a different one of those on. The gear stick will come off, or gear knob will come off, not the gear stick. The surround, you don't have to take the gear stick off, but of course I'm changing it to a lounge one, so we will. I might keep this for future project. I think I've got an ordinary one of these. If not, I'll get one, because I don't really want to put that on this car. I was gonna take those bits off, but I thought what I'd do is I'd leave them and I'd sell that, because I've got the ordinary one without that on it. So I thought I might as well sell it. So we'll be selling the airbag. We'll be selling the steering wheel. Excuse me, I can sneeze. This nice leather thing here, that's going to be the standard one's going to go back on. So we'll sell that. We'll sell the turbo gauge. We'll sell the stereo. We'll sell the surround. We'll sell the dashboard. We'll sell the gear knob. All of that stuff can all be sold. to get money back. Obviously, we've sold quite a lot of the external stuff so far, and none of the internal stuff apart from the seats, or apart from the front seats. I haven't sold the back seats, just the front seats so far. Yeah, so not a difficult job. I haven't done one for quite a long time, actually. First time I did one of these, it took me a day, pretty much a day to take it out, and then pretty much a day to put the new one back in again. That was from a Haynes manual, and going from page to page to page and how to get various bits out. I've probably done to date, oh blimey, 15, 20 maybe of these, but I haven't done one for at least a couple of years. I can't remember which car was the last car that I did that had blown airbags. Obviously that's normally why we would do it, but no, I don't know. Dash is, of course, as we know, he's black anyway. It's not grey like the pre-facelifts, but of course it's different because it hasn't got the turbo gauge. It hasn't got the hole where the cowling sits and so on. Obviously we're leaving this Speedo in because it's a nice Speedo. Before we take it out, I'm going to take some pictures of the stereo with the Abarth logo coming up, just so I can put it up for sale, and all the other bits as well. I'll take pictures of them when they're off the car, but it's nice to get pictures of them when they're still on the car. So that's it. Right, no more waffling. I'm going to set you up. We'll stick the camera at the sides and in the back and so on. We'll do it all on time lapse. As I say, once we've got everything out, we'll then come back, give you a look at it, what's inside, or underneath I should say, and then we'll refit the new one. So I will see you once everything is out. Right, we have a bit of an issue with this. These are different. They have, I'll show you when I take it out, but they have a tab under here that seems to be gripping onto the metalwork, which I cannot for the life of me get out, and it's holding onto it. It's just where the bolt goes in there, which was missing, and I just can't get it out. It won't come. No matter what I do to try and prise it, it won't come out. And it's almost like there's another bolt holding it in somewhere, but there's not. I'm pretty sure there's not. I've looked underneath, I certainly can't see another bolt that I've missed that is different in these. I'm pretty sure there's not. Hang on, what is that? No, that's not connected to that. Really weird, this. Really weird. It's still not pulling out. I swear there's another bolt holding this in that is not obvious and is different to the facelift, to the pre-facelift. Crazy. Everything else is out. Figured it out almost straight away then. So, what it is, the way this differs from the pre-facelift, I'll show you when I, actually what I'll do is when I put it back in, I'll film underneath there where I'm talking about, and then I'll just slot it in just here. So, as you can see, there are 2 bolts that hold the passenger airbag to the to this. There's a frame that holds it to it. So the actual airbag is fitted into this. On the pre-facelift, it's not. You take the dash off and then the airbag is a completely separate component, not connected to this at all. So I'm going to have to undo the plug as well, I guess, on here, which pulled out rather easily, rather too easily, I have to say. And this should now just pull out, ensuring that we don't get any wires caught. So I'm going to get in here to make sure no wires get stuck. Of course, we have to do the same thing when we do it the other way, of course. Make sure none are stuck. It's getting stuck on something. Oh, that is connected into there. There are some very subtle differences in this. There we go. I think that's the only connection. And then they should just feed through there. And then it should just come out. There we go. We're out. Well, that was a bit of a pain. I can't get out of the car now. Oh, scratching my leg up. Probably not a good idea to wear shorts. Right, here we go. Let's lift it out. So that is what it looks like underneath. So there you've got your tweeter wire. That's your curtain airbag. Obviously that is your BCM in there. So if and when you ever have to change a BCM, they are a bit of a pain to get to, because you see you've got some shear bolts on there. 1, 2, I think it's 3. I think there's another one somewhere. There's your brake light switch. Heater controls. There's your stereo. That's your coloured panel. Cable. There's your not DAB, what is that? One's your aerial, can't think what the other one is, can't think if it's DAB or... Oh, USB, it's the USB, that's right, because this car is pop, of course, so it hasn't got DAB. Although we're going to be putting an aftermarket stereo in. So what I am actually going to do is I am going to run the cables now for the GPS and the... Actually, shall I bother? No, I think I won't. What I'll do is, before I put that back in, I can feed the cables down. Obviously you've got your mirror and your heater controls there, and your mirror there. Yeah, a lot of metalwork, isn't there? A lot of metalwork. Quite simple underneath. Not difficult to get out. Not difficult at all. As I say, had I known that that airbag was like that, so there's those things. As I say, that is completely different on the pre-facelift. Why they decided to do that, I don't know. So when you take the dashboard out on the facelift, pre-facelift, the airbag is still sitting there. That's the only difference. Right, so there's the Abarth one. So I put it down on there to take off the airbag, and I thought, oh, how does that airbag actually come out? I'm wondering if you actually release those bolts. So I will try that, because I'd rather sell that airbag separately, to be honest. But I thought, let's get the old one out, the new one, the Fiat 500 one, as opposed to the Abarth one, and see how, how it fits. When I look at this one, it's already on there. So I think it probably is that bracket, but obviously I don't need to take it off because we've got it on the new one. What's that? Right, okay, so what we need to do, as I say, going to get that turbo gauge off, move that thing out of the way, and then what we'll do is we will offer this one up again on time lapse, and you have to make sure obviously all the cables are where they should be. We don't want cables in the wrong place, clearly, and then get it all bolted back down again and start putting it back together. So we're starting to put things back, but obviously the different stereo's got to go in, so this can't go in because the stereo needs to go in first. And obviously I can't put that back until that's back on and so on, so that's why it looks a bit of a 2 and 8 at the moment. But what I decided to do, after speaking to Alex at Car Salvage 101, he sells these Speedos that don't work, and I've got a great big box of Speedos in various states of disrepair. So I decided that I'm going to sell them as well. So what I'm doing is, this is the one, can't remember the name of it now. It was the black, is it black? Yeah, black convertible sport, automatic, that I did this earlier on in the year, this summer. And if you remember, it had an intermittent centre, which happens to be working at the moment. Surprisingly, so we don't really know whether there's, well, yeah, do we know, was it the car, was it this, I don't know. So it's got 49,000 on it, but what I thought I'd do is I would use the old X tool and reduce it down to 100 miles, and that way anyone that buys it, when they fix it, it will read 100 miles, so they can use multi-ECU scan to up it to whatever they want. If I leave it at 49,000 and their car's done 20,000, they can't reduce it using multi-ECU scan. As I've got the kit to do it, I'm going to do it. Go. I've got 5 Speedos in cases, all in various states. Most of it is where the either temperamental or the LCDs don't work, and that one again is faint engine light and the LCD's broke. That one isn't even a case, so you know, whatever I can get for them. Right, I'm really peed off. The airbag error, it's the passenger airbag. So I've taken the passenger airbag out that was there originally, and let me show you how it goes in. I've got the old one, the Abarth one here. So this is the back and that's the front. So it goes in like that, and you see these tabs? All you got to do is get something in there and release those tabs. So it slots in up there, slots into those holes there, and then you push it down and it on those tabs just holds it in. All you do is to get a screwdriver in there, prise it out, pull it, and it comes out. Because that's at the back, I cannot get anything up there. I can get a screwdriver out one side, and I think I've released one, possibly 2 of those. I can't do any more. I've tried and tried and tried. I think one of the pins was bent. Now, I've bent it back, but no matter which way around I put the plug in, and I don't think it actually matters which way around you put them in, I'm still getting the same thing. I've plugged that one in, just sort of left it there and plugged it in, and it works. Light goes out, it works fine. So it's that airbag. So because the dash came with an airbag, I used the one that was in it. I thought you had to undo those. Now those are hexagonal. So you can't even get, I mean, that's obviously to stop you getting in there, I suppose, but they are not how you get it out, as I've just discovered and just shown you. But so I've unbolted it. As you can see, it's sort of at an angle there. So let's try and shine a torch up there. So it's moving around, but I just can't get it out. No matter what I do, no matter how much I pull, it just won't come. So the pins on the actual, it's still plugged in at the minute. The pins on there, you can't see them. One was bent. It might be that they're bent inside, or even broken inside. But whatever I do, you can feel it's not connecting properly. But I just can't do it. I just cannot get the damn thing out. I've been trying for about half an hour, and it's not. I'm not doing anything. I've tried long screwdrivers, all sorts of things. Because this is in the way and all this is in the way, you just can't get up there. You can't see what you're doing anyway, and you can't do it from the front, unfortunately. So I'm knackered. So we're probably getting a bit long in this video now. So yeah, not happy at all. Not happy at all. It's not the. I mean, I don't mind doing the dash and airbags. Well, I didn't do the airbags. I didn't mind changing the dash. I quite enjoy doing it actually. I haven't done one for a long time. It's not difficult. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's the fact that I've got to do it again just because I can't get that damn airbag out. What a nightmare. Never mind, it is what it is. The stereo's got to come out again if I get one of those amps anyway, but that's not the point. Frustrating, very, very frustrating. But I'm going to leave it here. Day 2 I think this is, isn't it? I think it's day 2. We'll come back. I won't bother filming it again when I've done it. It will just be done as if by magic. Wish I had some magic to do it. So we'll come back once we start doing all the other bits and pieces. We'll have the headlining by then. We'll get the headlining in and get all the other bits and pieces done on the inside. And then in the next video, the inside of the car will be completely finished. And then we can move back on to the parking sensors. We still don't know about those parking sensors, so we'll look into that. We'll service it. I might even do the cam belt on this one. As it's a pop, it's easier. I've got a cam belt. I might do it. Scary, because I was going to do it on that white car, but I had buyer waiting for it, didn't I? So and because this is a pop, I ideally want to sell it in the winter, not in the summer, because it's not got any aircon, so it doesn't matter how long it takes me, it can go on the back burner. So I think I probably will do the cam belt on this one. So that's it. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, hit that button, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and of course until the next one, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.